Welcome back to part 2 of attempting every Easter egg in Black Ops 3 Zombies, only the main 5 maps. We attempt every map, but we cannot die once. Quick revive is allowed. Well, I mean by die is, I mean literally game over. If I get a game over screen, then it's over, we lose. Before I continue this video, make sure you go check out the last episode to see how we done. I want to spoil if I died or not. You probably think, well, obviously you didn't die if you're on Eisendrache. No, if you die, I'm not saying that we did die, but if you do die, I am going to still continue this challenge to see how long or how many attempts it does take us to actually complete every Easter egg. Anyway, we're on Eisendrache now. So last time on Shadows of Evil, we kind of completed the Easter egg. We got to the boss fight and then the boss fight glitched, which is very unfortunate, very annoying. Not my fault, don't blame me. So we don't know whether to count it or not. I said 0.5 deaths, whatever. It's up to you whether you want to count that or not. So we started on Eisendrache. I was going to stay in the storm room up until around 5 to 7, so I have a lot of points just to buy through the map. But then I remembered we have to do the dragon heads to get the bow, so I thought it'd be best to do that as early as possible. So on round 3, we opened the door to this dragon and we started this dragon. We also had our first red screen of this map. We completed this dragon and then we went to the next 2 dragons. I actually always went down here again, but we clutched up. Anyway, we then finished the next 2 dragons and grabbed ourselves a bow. And then I had to shoot this. I missed my first arrow, like an idiot. I shot this to get the bow thing for the lightning bow. And now we had to shoot these 3 campfires around the map. And I'm just going to speed this up, and because I don't want to slow it down, I just want to show how bad I was at this step and how many arrows it took. As you can see, I missed this so many times. There's 2 more that were even harder. It's very annoying, this step, very hard. You don't actually see it, but with the last shot, that shot there actually hit the bonfire. I just didn't see it because I didn't actually see it light. I had to run. It was my last shot and I managed to hit it. After we hit all 3 of the bonfires, we had to run it across this wall and run it on these 3 little plate things. Once we run across all 3 of them, there would be these 3 little lightning bottle things around the map by the bonfires. You have to just kill like 10 zombies there and collect the souls into it, and then we can then spark the bow, and we had to fucking shoot the bonfires again. I'm just gonna speed it up again just so how ridiculous this was. This was the longest part of the Easter egg, just upgrading the goddamn bow. It was really frustrating. You bitch! That was gonna come into it. We also had a rocket test during this, so I decided to flip the switch and get one of the Ragnarok parts at this point in the game. We also had our first Panzer spot of the map. Panzer, in my opinion, being like the hardest boss in this whole fucking game, to be honest. Caused us to have our first down while the Panzer was still alive, just like the Gorod Shadows of Evil. This was very scary, a lot more scarier because this boss is a lot more harder. We had finished it off, and we also grabbed another Ragnarok part. While we were waited for a max ammo, I decided to play Jug back and then pack punch my Brecci shotgun, since I do think the Brecci is one of the best shotguns in this map to kill the Panzer with. We finally hit the last bonfire, and we had to run back up to where we got the first arrow thing to get the upgraded arrow. We then put the arrow in the soul box, in the apothecary room and then started collecting souls for it. Before we upgraded the bolo, we went to the teleporter, lit these up, and then grabbed the lightning bow, and now we are ready to do the next step. So the next step was the wisp step, which wasn't hard at all. It's just very tedious because you have to run around the whole map, checking these 6 locations for these wisps, and you have to shoot your lightning bow on it. And what made it even more worse was when I finally done it. I went to go teleport, but since there's a rocket test at the time, I could not teleport, and I ended the round. And because of it, it got rid of. I had to redo the whole wisp step again. Very annoying, but it's not a hard step. It just takes forever to do. I managed to do this step again, but then if you saw just then, rocket test was going off again. I thought last time I ended was because I ended the round, so I just try not to end the round, but I ended the round. No. Oh, thank God. But luckily, it came back just in time for me to teleport and go back to the pass. While I was at the pass, I had to get these fuses off this table, and then I had to grab this tube and remember the code he put into the safe. Oh, well, that's easy. I was ready to take a screenshot and save it somewhere, but no, it's 3 lightnings. You know, put the fuses into the death ray, flip the switch, then activated the death ray. After we activated the death ray, we were able to then put in the code on the safe into this computer. Once we put the code in, we went to the safe, grabbed these 2 fuses and whatever that is, put the fuses into the death ray things, flip the switch again. And then we had the next step of doing Simon Says. We have to remember what's on the screen, and then it'll flash on. Those will flash on the screen, and then we just have to remember where it was and just press it. As you can see, I failed it the first time, but you can just restart it whenever. You don't have to go through a round or anything. So I'm just going to speed this up on me trying to get it right. We then had to do it again down here. I did fail just before this. But then we finished that one, and then for some reason I had to do that one again. And then we just press the button on the back of the death ray, and then the rocket comes down with Dempsey.
Control of the machine is but one tiny step in a much longer journey. That one hurt. Teensy bit.
Hello. Ow. Very annoying, tedious wisp step again to go back in time. We then had to click at this computer and then grab this tablet. We then put the tablet that we got into this wall here. Had to pick up the golden rod right by Dempsey's tank. Put the golden rod into this gravestone thing, whatever, by the bow room, which will spawn a ghost apothecary. We had to then go to these 4 locations and sit in a circle and get bow kills. We had a really close call right there as well. But this step is very easy. We just sat in a circle and spammed the bow and they literally knocked the killers. Very easy stuff. After the last one is complete, the ghost then turns to a real apothecary and goes to the apothecary room and spawns in the pyramid. And then pretty much we're ready for the boss fights. We just got to set up and that was it. That's all we had to do. That's all we had left. I then decided to roll for a soda fountain. And then I spent so long trying to get Widow's Wine out of the one the first. Finally. Meal cake. Yay. Wait, what? I can. do it again. So I finally got rid of Zwine, just to realise that Soda Phantom has multiple uses. So I've basically done that all from on since I didn't realise Soda Phantom was pretty much just perkaholic. So I then spawned the one phase until I had every perk in the game that I could get, and I decided it'd be smart if I spun the Wonder Fizz for aftertaste, just in case I did go down during the boss fight. I still had Jug because I thought Jug was really important for this boss fight, and then had one weapon I wanted to get. I wanted to get the ray gun. I also heard the XM53 was really good for this boss fight, but I was mostly going for the ray gun. I eventually got the XM53 out of like after a million box spins, but it's fine. I decided to stick with the XM53, pack punch it, and then I decided to head into the boss fight finally. And I'm just gonna let this boss fight play out for you. You can see how it went. Okay, here we go. Gotta wait for the wisp in the middle. Wisp in the middle, we put on the Ragnaroks. Nothing follows, but whole game. I really wanted Danger Close for this boss fight, since Danger Close is legit the best perk for this, because the Panzers cannot stun you then, and Panzer stun you is what really kills you. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we get our thing. Wait for his chest to open. His chest open, we spam this. Oh, okay, yeah, it's over, okay. Good thing we got this over the ray gun, I feel like. How do you pick up the Ragnaroks? Panzer should spawn now, so we just wait for the first Panzer and then we'll shock it and kill it. That's what killed me. When I attempted to C-Sec for the first time, that's what killed me, was those shots. See, and it killed me again. Okay, we need to be real careful now. Why am I sliding? Dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Oh. Let's run again. Gotta be real extra careful because we do not have Thingy, obviously. Quick revive. Wait for it to open. Okay, it's open. Need to see it. It's over. Okay. Pick these up. Oh. Oh my god, we done it. Whew. So yes, we've done the boss fight with only one down. It was very, very scary and close, not gonna lie. But we managed to do the boss fight. All we had left to do was put the summoning key into the computer to destroy the moon. Yes. Destroyed the moon. Got every perk back in the game, so we got a quick ride back. And just for the sake of it, even though we've done the Easter egg, got the cutscene without dying, I was gonna go for around 100, got bored on round 66, and just ended on round 66. But this was very good. All we had left was Zetsubou No Shima, Gorod Krovi and Revelations. Very scared for Gorod Krovi. Zetsubou I'm not really too worried about, since it's such an easy Easter egg. Literally, all you have to do for the Easter egg is get 3 cogs, and then you enter the boss fight. It's that easy, and the cogs are super easy to get as well. And the boss fight itself is just as easy. The hard part about Zetsubou No Shima is getting set up. You have to just set up everything. So you have to upgrade the wonder weapon and everything. That's the only hard part of it. But actually, Easter egg itself is very, very easy. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like. Let me know if you think I'm going to complete this with no deaths. And I'll see you in part 3, where we do Zetsubou No Shima Easter egg.